guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no chat. I know I've been posting videos, but I feel like they haven't just been me, you know? Like they have been, obviously, like I'm not like fake, but like I just feel like I haven't just sat down and talked with you guys, and I'm actually super excited because I think this coming weekend I am gonna go home and film some videos in my beauty room, which I have never been more excited to just sit and talk about makeup and not have to worry about anything else in the world. Oh, there's a storm cloud. Is it gonna rain? Oh no, it's just cloudy. That's so lame. I feel like what's better than to come back with a video about, just to kind of kick off talking more about makeup again, a tag video. So I haven't done a tag video in a while, and I don't know what I'm gonna title it, but I think I just kind of wanted to sit and talk a little bit. This tag is literally called a makeup tag, and I haven't even really watched the video because I just want, as soon as I saw it, I was like, ooh, a different tag I could do. I just kind of wanted to talk. I have seen like the beauty hot takes or unpopular opinions going around. I was like, I don't really have a huge following. I don't know if people really have opinions. A lot of people have kind of already done those videos, and I feel like a lot of that stuff is repetitive, so I don't know if I should do it. I would love to do it. If you guys had like unpopular opinions or beauty hot takes, that if you'd like to see that video, you can definitely let me know down in the comments, or if you have like things that happen in the beauty community or just like brands, influencer, so on and so forth, any of that. If you have like opinions about it and you want me to do a video like that, definitely let me know down in the comments. I had been seeing that going around, and I just kind of wanted to sit and chat with you guys. I'm in the middle of editing a day in the life video, which if you're seeing this, that video should probably already be up. I will link it down below. I had a lot of requests to do that, and I can definitely do more of those kind of as I get a little bit more into a groove. Yesterday I filmed that, and it was really fun to just get back into the filming groove, and I thought Ashlyn's gone right now. What better for her sake and mine to just sit down and film, because I know I'm sure that's frustrating to have somebody else that you're spending time with talking to a camera, which is weird, and I don't know how she feels about it, but we're getting it from a dorm room, which, you know, it is what it is. So I think we should just hop it in. There's only 5 questions, so this video isn't gonna be too long, but I kind of liked the questions, so I thought this would be kind of fun to do. The first question is, if you could choose one, what would it be? An amazing studio with equipments, or a photographer and videographer and an agent, or PR from all your favorite brands and an amazing wardrobe. So a studio with equipment, photographer / videographer and an agent, or PR from all your favorite brands and an amazing wardrobe. I think I would choose PR from your favorite brands and an amazing wardrobe. Because I don't need an amazing studio with equipment. I have a camera, I have lighting and stuff at home. I have what I need. I don't need anything fancy. That's not what I don't really care to have that. Also a photographer, videographer, and an agent. That would be very nice. But at the same time, my channel's not that huge that I don't need any of that, and obviously the agent can be reaching out to companies to get PR and everything, but I just kind of like to do this all on my own. I don't really feel the need to have a bunch of people doing things for me. That's why, like, editing. Obviously, I have time to edit, and this is like this is pretty much a hobby for me. Yes, I make money, but it's literally like every other month, every 2 months that I even get a paycheck, okay? Really, I do this as a hobby because I really don't make money from it. Yes, I do make a little bit, and I'm so grateful with the little bit that I do make, because I do make money from affiliate links. If you guys choose to purchase from my links when I list products, that's awesome. And that's just like a lot of like little extra side money, which is kind of nice. Obviously, this is kind of like my fun, and so I think it would be fun to get PR from brands. I'm sorry, the lighting is going in and out because I'm sitting in front of a window. To be getting PR from my favorite brands, I think would be great, because it's like I could choose the favorite brands, the only brands that I want. I don't want them from every brand, just certain ones. And then to have an amazing wardrobe. I personally, I don't know about you, but I don't go out and spend a lot of money on clothes. I don't even get clothes that often. Part of that's my fault because I do choose to spend my money on makeup, but even so, like, I don't really buy that much makeup anymore. I'm kind of been saving, and so like this new shirt, I got this new shirt a couple weeks ago, but it was somebody chose to gift it to me and gave it to me. So, and it was like they bought it for me from a store, but so it was like this new thing, and that's like so exciting because I have a new piece of clothing. Okay, I'm acting like I'm like freaking poor. I'm not, like, okay. It's not like I don't ever get new clothes, but you know, I think I would choose the PR because then I could get them from my favorite brands that I would want, and then also an amazing wardrobe. Okay, next question after I spent so long on that one. If you could collaborate with anyone in the beauty community, who would it be? You guys know who I'm gonna say. You guys know. I love Jessica Braun, so it'd probably be Jessica, just because she's so down to earth. She's not like one of those top beauty influencers that are just all about the fame and the money. She's real, genuine. She has 500,000 followers, but she's not like millions, and I feel like, I don't know, I just love her and her personality, and I feel like no matter how many subscribers she has, she's still gonna be real. But I think part of the reason why she's not at that many is because she's not all about the fame, and she's genuine, and she just wants a following. It's not just gonna be all fake, you know? And I feel like when she makes her videos, she feels like she's talking to her friends, and obviously you want success, and obviously I'm sure she wants to grow as like anybody else. This is an entrepreneur vision. I had somebody come up to me today and say, oh my gosh, that's so awesome, like you're not just like a YouTuber, you have 4,000 people following you, and I love that, and that's fantastic. And to other people, I think it seems bigger than it does to me, just because for me, I have that entrepreneurial mind, so I'm always thinking about the how can I grow, the logistics of everything, you know? And I think that we have to almost take a step back for all of us who are in this position, no matter what it is. If you own a small company, if you own even a large company, if you have a large social media following, if you have a small social media following, it gets to people. You want your product to grow, you want your company, your brand, whatever it is to grow. And I think a lot of times we forget to step back and be like, I'm really grateful for what I have. I remember when I would say if I had 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be happy and content. Which even then, that's not even fair to say. But now here I am at 4,000, and obviously I'm loving it, and I think this is great, but you almost lose that sense of, you used to wish for 1,000, and now you are 3 times that amount, 4 times that amount, and look at where you're at. You still have that mindset. So it's almost just like, yeah, I'm so grateful, but I just need to remind myself to step back and be like, you are able to even turn this hobby into something small, to even get that side $100, $200 every other month or whatever that you wouldn't normally get if you didn't do it, you know? So I don't know, I think a lot of times you just kind of like lose that mindset, and a lot of us need to step back and be like, wait a second, I need to be grateful for where I'm at. Even though this doesn't relate to, that doesn't relate to anybody, but in the question, I got so sidetracked. But say Jessica Braun, just because I love her, not because it's like, oh my gosh, she has like millions of followers and I want all those followers. I just know that her following is genuine, and she's mentioned me in a video before. She watches my videos once in a while, and I like message her on Instagram sometimes if I have a question or whatever. She's just so amazing. But she knows who I am, which is, first of all, what? But second of all, I just really love her, and I would love to collab with her at one point. But you know, I'm also smaller, and so like the point of a collaboration also is to help everybody else out. And you know, like you watch Emily Noel collab with people who have like 1,000 subscribers and she's at 1 million. That's so just like, that almost like warms your heart when you see somebody. They don't care about them, they're so selfless that they don't care, that they just want to, just somebody they genuinely enjoy. But I also get that business side where it's just like, if I was in that position, would I want to collab with somebody who's like this small? Granted, I probably would if I really loved them and they really genuinely wanted to do that. For me, I remember when I talked about Becca Hart, who I still follow, and she's pregnant now, which is amazing, and she's more into the Disney side. But I remember when I mentioned her channel, and I don't even know if she was at 100 subscribers. Now she's at like 3,000 or 4,000, I think. But it's like the little things I can do. I'm not saying like all those came from my channel, but just like the little things, just to watch her channel grow from a less than 100 to a few hundred, you know? Next question. You can no longer do makeup videos, but you must continue your channel. What types of videos do you make? Well, I don't make all makeup videos, clearly, especially now in my life I'm transitioning. I've been doing a lot of like college stuff. So like day in the life videos, those are fun for me to film, kind of like vlogs. Just like lifestyle stuff. I would honestly get into fashion. I've never been that fashionista. Like I said, I don't spend my money necessarily more on clothes as I do makeup, or I did anyway. But I do really like fashion. What's another side of me? I really am into the video editing, which I feel like a lot of people don't see through my videos because my videos are different. They're not like fully edited. But I definitely do really like the editing. I make hockey videos for my brother, like montage videos that are like intricately edited for his team usually, like in the hockey season. I probably won't do it this year just because I am not home. But I've always done that. I know I've inserted some of those clips before in my videos. Yeah, I would say I have the makeup side of me, I have the video editing side. I think just kind of like the creative side to me. I've always had a dream of owning my own business. I don't know what that is one day, but I'm going to school for communications, so I'm just kind of getting a basis of social media management, event management, communications, just like all that kind of stuff. I'm definitely in that niche, but I just need to explore. And who knows, maybe I'll just own a small business and it probably won't have anything to do with makeup. I don't know. But I have kind of been working on something a little behind the scenes that it's not necessarily going to affect my channel, but maybe my life more. That does kind of have to do with makeup. I don't know if it's ever going to turn into anything, but honestly, just like lifestyle, just kind of day in the life stuff, I think. Just what my life is like living in probably dorm, college videos, stuff like that, because that's where my life is at now. But obviously my channel hasn't always been incorporated with makeup. Really, a lot of it has been, but as of now, just being in college and stuff, I think I definitely will be doing less makeup just because I'm in school. I know in the past, I've always apologized for talking about the same products over and over on my channel before, but that's because I'm not always going out and buying a lot of new products, because I like to use up what I have, and I also don't have the money to go and buy 1,000 different products. I mean, I'm a young, dumb, broke college kid, for Pete's sake. I keep saying that, like, ever since I moved in, you know, like the Khalid song, young, dumb, broke high school kids. Well, I say that young, dumb, broke college kids because, you know, that's how I feel, but not really, but, you know, so I always apologize for that, but then I always get comments like, oh my gosh, I love that you use the same products, because if you don't use the same products, then it's just like, I think a lot of people get sick of like bigger YouTubers who talk about a lot of different products, but they don't ever bring them up again, so then you're like, do they really like it, or are they actually using it up? Which Jessica, I just watched her hot takes video, Jessica Brown, and she had a good point in that, which I can link that video down below if you want to watch her video, because she kind of mentioned that. But I can see that, and so I could see how people might want to watch somebody smaller like me who's not always buying the new and improved, because they're seeing me use the same products maybe in different ways, maybe incorporate it a little bit differently. I'm more likely to remember a product that somebody talks about a few times on their channel than if they talk about 1,000 different products once and be like, this is good, this is good, this is good. Half the time I'm not even going to remember those products. I'm going to remember the ones that they keep saying, oh my gosh, I love this product. You know, I could use another Jessica example. She keeps talking about that CoverGirl, was it an Olay foundation? She's talked about that so much, I want to go and buy it because she keeps talking about her skin looks amazing. I remember that more than any other product foundation that she's really talked about recently, because or any other product in general, because she keeps talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I think part of the reason why I feel like you guys get sick of it too is I'm always talking about the same products over and over, and I feel like I'm repeating myself all the time. Half the time I feel like I talk about it all the time because it's me talking about it, but I have to remember that you guys also watch a bunch of different people most likely, so it's like you're not always hearing me, you're hearing other people, so half the time you can't even remember something that I'm constantly talking about in my videos. Like half the time my friends are always like, what is that one product that you love that you talk about all the time? So I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm overly repetitive, when in reality it's like you're seeing so many videos that it doesn't really matter. You're watching so many other videos and you're hearing so many other opinions that half the time it's just like you're reminded, but it's not overly reminded. Am I making any sense right now? And I'm going so off topic. Okay, the fourth question, I'll wrap this up fast. PR is something everyone envies. If you could only get PR from one makeup and one skincare brand, which would they be? I think skincare, I would probably do Drunk Elephant. I don't know why, but that was the first one that popped into my brain, just because I have tried their Protini polypeptide like cream, love it, and I haven't tried a lot of their stuff, and I know a lot of their stuff is good. Otherwise, that's Sunday Riley's Sunday Riley Good Genes product I've heard is good too. Probably Drunk Elephant, and I think the reason why I say that is because they are more expensive and I'm not as likely to go out and buy, whereas I could say like CeraVe. I like some of CeraVe's products, but I could easily go out and buy more of those than I could Drunk Elephant. Makeup is tricky because I don't know that answer. Probably e.l.f. That's what I'm going to say, is e.l.f. Because e.l.f. is cheap, it's inexpensive, but then I think also I can afford e.l.f. Oh my gosh, I love Catrice though, so maybe Catrice. I'd say from the drugstore, either e.l.f. or Catrice. I don't know why, but I'm always like drawn towards Catrice. But I'm trying to think of like a high-end brand. I think I would probably stick with a drugstore brand. I'd probably say e.l.f. or Catrice. e.l.f. has a lot more products now than Catrice does, but I really am drawn to Catrice's products for some reason. I don't know why. Number 5, back to collabs. You can collaborate with one brand, but it cannot be either of the brands you chose from PR. For me, I feel like I'd probably collaborate with the drugstore brand because that makes more sense for my channel. I just love drugstore makeup, and I think that it would be kind of, I feel like I've talked about this in a video recently. I don't know which video it was, but I said, if I were to collaborate with a high-end brand, first of all, I feel like that's not fair. I feel like I'm losing your trust because I sit and talk about drugstore makeup, and to spend your money on drugstore makeup is inexpensive, period, compared to high-end, obviously. And it's also just like, there's so many good drugstore products. Why do you need to go and buy the high-end one unless you really want to treat yourself, you know? I feel like if I were to collab with a high-end brand, I would almost lose like your guys's, what's the word I'm looking for? Not trust, but because I always talk about go buy drugstore makeup and then I collab with a high-end brand and expect you guys to go buy that product, you know? So I would say probably, I'm trying to think of all the brands. I would say probably Physicians Formula because I know that they are a higher up drugstore brand. but I do like a lot of their products, and I think they have very good quality products. They're also not coming out with 1,000 different launches where I feel like they genuinely put their time and effort into their products. I love Wet n Wild, but I feel like they're always coming out with like weird limited edition collections and all that stuff. I don't know. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found it interesting. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. I would love to have you stick around. If you guys would like me to do a beauty hot takes video, definitely let me know down in the comments. If you have like kind of like your opinions on things, let it out in the comments. I would love to hear them. Maybe I'll film a video if I get enough responses. Otherwise, I'd love to just chat with you guys in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.